After 6 weeks with the Roborock Qrevo Curv, my first impression is, this is ambitious. It packs in a lot of hands-off features that feel premium, yet it also surfaces trade-offs that matter in daily life. Some conveniences shine, others irritate. If you expect perfection, you'll be disappointed. But if your home has varied floor types and you hate maintenance, this, I found, is one of the stronger robot vacuum mop combos out there. Design and build quality. Physically, the Qrevo Curv feels solid. The chassis is mostly plastic, but the finish is good. Glossy top plate with matte edges, strong magnets on the cover, rubber parts where you touch or move components. The side brush arm is clever. It extends toward walls' corners more aggressively than standard circular robots, so wall edges get cleaner. The dock, multifunction station, is large and heavy, mostly because it stores several tanks, clean water, dirty water, has mop washing plus hot air drying, auto empty, etc. That means you need space for it. I had to shift some furniture. The build of the dock seems well engineered, though the dirty water tank and mop washing components need occasional attention. Compared to simpler robot vacuums, this feels more premium and more complex, which brings more parts that can wear or get messy. Key features in action: adapt lift chassis threshold and carpet height handling. The Curv has a wheel arm system that lets it raise some of its wheels so it can cross thresholds up to 40 mm and navigate mid to long pile carpets better. In my house, where there's a 25 mm strip between kitchen tile and living room carpet, it handled that fine. In thicker rugs, though, I noticed it sometimes hesitated, spun in place, or required a second pass. So, good, but not flawless. FlexiArm arc side brush and edge/corners cleaning. This is where Curv shines on hard surfaces. Using the FlexiArm, it reaches corners and walls better. I have baseboards, chair legs, and narrow gaps near furniture. In those spots, the side brush often picked up dust/dirt others leave behind. On area rugs or carpets, though, that same arm sometimes flicked debris outward rather than grabbing it, so performance drops there. Dock and mop washing self-maintenance. Probably the most luxury part. After cleaning sessions, it returns to dock, auto-empties dust, washes and dries the mop pads, refills, empties dirty clean water, etc. That reduces how often I have to touch the mess. In my tests, this worked well. Mop pads stay fresher, less smell build up, but the cleaning-drying cycle is somewhat loud and consumes more power time. Also, you still need to clean the dock parts, filters, dirty water tank, periodically or things degrade. Obstacle avoidance and navigation. It uses LiDAR plus and RGB camera plus structured light sensors. Mapping is fast. In my house, the Curv mapped rooms in a few minutes. On navigation, it's efficient, but obstacle avoidance is not perfect. It sometimes misses low-lying cords, toys, socks, and occasionally smacks into obstacles that it should have avoided. For many homes that are not very cluttered, this might be acceptable. If you have lots of obstacles, you'll still need to clear stuff out. Performance and daily reality. Hard floors, wood, tile, laminate outstanding. Vacuuming plus mopping combo is very effective. Dry dirt, dust, food crumbs. In most cases, one pass cleans them. With sticky spots, kitchen grease, dried juice, the mop plus wash cycle handled them well. I only had to scrub by hand sometimes in grout lines or very stained spots. Compared to simpler mop vac hybrids I've tried, this pulls ahead. Rugs carpets, mixed. On medium pile area rugs, it does okay, especially for larger debris. But fine sand, pet hair deep in fibers, thick plush rugs, it struggles. Sometimes it will go over, but leave behind fine stuff or need multiple passes. Compared to more carpet-specialized robots or upright vacuums, it's less capable. Noise and power use. It's reasonably quiet in non-max modes on hard floor. When suction, mop, wash, dry are active, dock operations are loud. The big dock cycles, washing and drying, especially, are louder and take some time. Not something you want running in your living room if guests are around. Battery life is solid. Under moderate settings I got long runs, but in max suction plus mop wash mode the runtime drops noticeably. Maintenance and consumables. The self-maintaining features reduce daily chores. Still, filters need replacing, mop pads wear, brushes need cleaning. The dock gets messy over time. Consumables, dust bags, pads, cost add up. I appreciate reminders in the app about when parts need to be replaced. Expectations versus reality. Marketing promises, e.g., crossing high thresholds, total hands-free cleaning, are mostly met under certain conditions. But totally forget about the robot isn't realistic. You'll still need to pick up cables, clear floor obstacles, and clean parts now and then. Limitations and trade-offs. Here are what disappointed me or what felt like compromises. Obstacle avoidance underperforms relative to the rest of the high spec. It misses low stuff, sometimes smacks into edges or furniture, especially in carpeted zones. If you expect it to be perfect around clutter, you may be frustrated. Carpet performance, fine debris, embedded pet hair, is modest. If you have thick carpets, lots of shedding, this won't replace a strong, upright, or carpet-specialized vacuum in those areas. The dock is big, needs space, and loud when working. Also uses more water, power. If your utility bills are sensitive or water is scarce or electricity expensive, this matters. Price and recurring costs. It's an expensive device. Consumables, dust bags, mop pads, filters aren't cheap, and replacement frequency is non-negligible if you run heavy usage. Height clearance. Even with wheel raising, it's still tall. Under some furniture, as I discovered, it won't fit. Final verdict. Buy this if you have mostly hard floors and want minimal hands-on maintenance, especially dirty mop pads and emptying dustbins. You dislike cleaning, want smart features, mop washing, drying, self-empty, and you have space for the large dock. You have moderate carpets, not ultra-thick plush, and can accept occasional multiple passes. Skip this if most of your home is covered in thick carpet or rugs, and you need deep cleaning of fibers and pet hair. Your floors are cluttered with cables, toys, obstacles all the time because the obstacle avoidance isn't perfect. You have little space for the dock or sensitivity to noise or power usage or want lower maintenance, lower cost over time. In my experience, its self-maintenance features make a real difference. It isn't perfect, but for many homes it strikes a very strong balance. If you weigh its trade-offs and they align with your real home conditions, it's one of the better robot vacuums you can buy.